doing? Did y'all hear the news? Wendy Williams is gearing to come back. Y'all know her conservatorship is about to go ended, honey. Yeah. And you know Sherri Shepherd, she got booted out to the left, to the left. Homegirl over there crying, y'all. Yeah. Girl, it's a damn shame. Okay, and let me tell y'all, I got to tell y'all all the details of everything, but honey, Wendy Williams is coming back for that revenge. I got a new report about it. I got to show y'all. Honey, it's going to get nasty out here in these streets. Sherri Shepherd, she always keep it nice and sweet, right? But honey, she going to bust and she going to crack, okay? That's why she was breaking down with Tyra Banks. Because, honey, it's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that y'all have no idea about. But don't worry, girl, because your girl Mary Alice is on the case. Woo! I'm on the case, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Y'all like my hair today? What's up, honey? Yeah, this is my real hair. I had to let her out. Okay, yeah. So y'all ready to get into this tea? Honey, let me give y'all my notes a little bit. But what do y'all think? Wendy Williams is coming back for her throne. I'm here. She going to have an AI chair. It's going to be a big purple, gold and purple chair that's going to be AI. So she won't have to walk. It's just going to wheelchair her ass. Can you imagine? She got that big old throne chair. She's not going to walk anymore. She's just going to have that AI that just going to drive her to the spot, and she going to do her hot topics. This is what the reports is saying. Let me just give you guys a little heads up. Okay, they mentioned the penthouse, okay? They said Wendy has allegedly already picked out a 3-story penthouse because y'all know her conservatorship about to end. Okay, private elevator, honey. She's coming back for her throne. And Sherri Shepherd, you was wrong for trying to take her spot. You could never be Wendy Williams. Stop it, okay? So, you know what? Let's hear what they have to say. Let's see what they say in this video. Y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up. All right, we can get more likes up in here. Come on. What they got to... honey, let's see.
Have heard, but allegedly Wendy... I don't know if y'all have heard, but allegedly Wendy Williams is already gearing up to take back her throne on daytime TV following Sherri Shepherd's cancellation.
For all of us here at Sherri. And I know that you have seen the news, and I'm ready to address it. Our show has not been renewed for another season. And I want to say to y'all, everybody, y'all try not to faint or fall out, because healthcare is expensive, and none of...
Because Wendy coming back. Hey, Wendy coming back, y'all. That's why.
Let's have it anymore. So y'all.
Now, based on reports, producers are already eyeing Wendy and are in talks with her for a return in 2026, as she's set to be free from her conservatorship as early as next month. But what you might not know is, this Sherri cancellation may be deeper than Wendy just allegedly taking her spot back.
Those people don't understand when we are in power, the battles we gotta fight that you will never know.
Guys.
Girl, please, save all that shit, because when you stole Wendy Williams' show, you wasn't crying like that. Honey, when I tell you, it's about to be a mess. Wendy coming out, Diddy coming out, Trump in office. Oh, hell. Did y'all hear? Trump friend just took over Warner Brothers. Yeah, Paramount just bought Warner Brothers, and Paramount is good buddies with Trump. So, honey, it's about to be ruckus out here in the entertainment industry.
What is really going on here? Why is Miss Sherri so emotional? See, that's exactly what we are going to try and figure out. Okay, y'all know that people had been suspecting for a while that Sherri was getting canceled, and eventually it was confirmed when they said in a statement, Sherri will continue as planned with the series airing its final episodes in the fall. This decision is driven by the evolving daytime television landscape and does not reflect on the strength of the show, its production, which has found strong creative momentum this season, or the incredibly talented Sherri Shepherd. We believe in this show and in Sherri and intend to explore alternatives for it on other platforms. Well,
all blah, 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 blah. You know how they do with these shows. All blah, blah, blah. Wendy coming back.
Well, that was the official statement, but if there's something we've learned about this industry, baby, it's never that simple, especially since the show was doing well and was not losing any money. So what really was the issue? First of all, the fact that people learned about the cancellation from an article was a bit sus. I mean, this is a talk show with a host who is on air every day, and a lot of people felt that the show's cancellation should have come from Sherri Shepherd herself.
Let me tell y'all something. It didn't come from Sherri. It came from somebody else. They doing her dirty. They taking her to the left. Do you guys think that Trump got something to do with Wendy getting out and getting back on her throne? Because Wendy, you know, she's weak right now, and she want payback from everybody that did her wrong. And I believe it's a possibility Trump gonna do Wendy Williams just like he doing Nicki Minaj, because you know Nicki Minaj is his puppet, and Wendy Williams gonna be his puppet, saying any and everything, honey, on this internet. He probably gonna get a big old show because Trump, he's dominating with his friends, the industry, Hollywood. They want to come for Hollywood. Honey.
She should have been given the opportunity, just like Kelly Clarkson got to announce her show's end earlier the same day that Sherri's end was revealed. Well, the other reason why people think there's more going on is because of that emotional breakdown that Sherri had when she was talking about Tyra's America's Next Top Model. Of course, I'm sure y'all saw that Netflix released a TV show, and they should probably have called it Surviving Tyra Banks, because the entire show was about all the antics that went on with America's Next Top Model. See, Tyra was canceled before in 2020, and it's like they revived Tyra Banks all over again just to cancel her again. And Sherri Shepherd's show was an integral part of the entire conversation.
I just gotta say, I like Tyra, okay? Her show was good. I seen that documentary. And you know, you girls have to take accountability for the shit that y'all sign up for. You need to pray about it and go find Jesus, but for y'all signing up for these shows, okay? Let's go.
Because Sherri actually had the other judges that were on the TV show at the time come to her platform. However, even before this, Sherri had defended Tyra, talking about how when Tyra pitched the show, she was trying to navigate the industry as a young Black woman, and it was hard. Her argument was that Tyra fought battles to keep the show inclusive, pushing for a diverse cast including Black, Latina, and plus-sized women, even when industry standards were different. Then she
Girl, they didn't want a Black woman on the show. Didn't they replace Tyra with a mixed hoe? Press 5 if they replaced Tyra with a back hoe, mixed hoe. That's what it's all about. Tyra only got that show because UPN was desperate. So they was taking any and everybody, honey. And Tyra has some name behind her. But all those other networks, they wasn't trying to hit her from home, girl, because she was a Black hoe. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want no Black hoe on the show. But then when it got successful, they took all the homosexuals out. They don't want to see no damn homosexuals, even though the people want to see homosexuals. Look at TikTok, filled with popular homosexuals and transgenders. All of it. They're going to try to find a way to stop this shit. Trust and believe that. So, honey, once her show got up, they snatched that shit from Tyra and placed it with another hoe. What's that hoe name? She's a light skin or Aura, some Aura hoe. I don't know, honey. Let's play.
Talked about the absence of social media at the time to hold people accountable and the lack of intimacy coaches or therapists for contestants. She also credited Tyra's long game for paving the way for diverse individuals like Isis King, the transgender model, and Winnie Harlow, the model with vitiligo.
Shout out to the transgender model and Winnie Ho-Ho, okay? Y'all doing a good job for that diversity. But where I haven't seen what they doing now. I don't know.
To be accepted in later seasons. Now, as much as Sherri said that Tyra needs to be held accountable because the show honestly treated people badly, Sherri emotionally said that it was a different time back then, and y'all don't understand what it takes to stay on air.
To keep a show on the
Nah, fuck that. We're not gonna hold Tyra accountable. She was a paid actress just like everybody else. What about the producers and the people that was over Tyra Banks? Because Tyra Banks is not the motherfucking boss, okay? So y'all don't want to blame the white man for it. Y'all always blaming my sister, Tyra Banks, okay? And I got a problem with that. I want to open the panel and I want to argue with somebody who disagrees with me. And let's fight about it, baby, because I'm ready to go 10 toes for my Tyra Banks, okay? Because she ain't do shit wrong. All right, y'all got up there trying to be models when y'all not models. Y'all cannot even pronounce Izzy Miyake and Sean John Baboche. Y'all can't pronounce none of that shit. If I was a real model, I learned all the European designers that I want to walk for. How can I want to walk for you and I don't even know how to pronounce your name? You know what I'm saying? So these girls, they need to go back to reading and to read the Bible, because I seen that hoe. She was cheating on her boyfriend. She always do that. She's a damn slush head. She be drinking. Ain't nobody tell your ass to drink with the men, all up in the pool with a man. Okay, you was having a time of your life, girl. You need to stop. Okay, then she got big as fuck. What happened? Okay. I'm talking about Tyra Banks' show. Some of her contestants, I had an issue with her. But it was a good, interesting documentary. But not too much on my Tyra.
Air. There are things that we have to do that people will tell us, if you want to stay on the air, this is what you got to do. And we got to weigh the options. And sometimes we make bad decisions and we look up and we go, in hindsight, maybe I should not have done it. But I just want to open the door and give a platform to people.
What did she do? What are you crying for? What did she do? Can y'all tell me what she did? Because the last time I checked, you keep it P. You keep it PG. Don't Sherri Shepherd, don't she keep it PG? She don't do anything out of place. So what's she crying for, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Is she mad because she brought transgenders on her show? Is that what she talking about? What else is she talking about? Why she cry? What did she do? Nothing.
Who look like me.
Okay, when you listen to what Sherri is saying, it actually makes sense. But in light of her show being canceled, people are saying that if you listen again, you will realize that there's something more going on. I mean,
What?
She's talking about how we have no idea what people like her go through, and how people like her are always put in positions to weigh what's good for them. It's like she's subtly trying to say that she's being pushed out of her position as a talk show host. Actually, there are those who believe that the real reason why Sherri was canceled is because she refused to play the game. They believe that they canceled Sherri's show because she brings nothing but positivity, and this world likes drama and toxic things.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't do shit. So do she regret that she didn't bring more drama to the show? Because if you're going to replace Wendy, honey, you got to come with the messiness. How you doing? Okay. And I guess, honey, she didn't deliver. It was too much positive. And even though was her show good or not, y'all? Were the ratings good or not? I don't know. But let's go, honey.
But that's not all, guys. See, after a bit of digging, I also came across teas saying that the split was not amicable, as Sherri was expecting a big pay increase and had already made demands for changes she wanted made to the show. Apparently, she wanted to film less and get paid more, meaning she wanted to cram more shows into a single taping so she could pursue acting interests. Allegedly, the relationship with Sherri and Debmar Mercury soured sometime last year, and despite the show having good ratings and a revenue surplus, Sherri's contract was intentionally canceled. Based on reports, Sherri was blindsided and is very...
Yeah, they about to get Wendy out. Yeah, they about to get Wendy out. Wendy already ready to come out. She ready to do her show. Press 5 if y'all want Wendy Williams to take her throne back. She coming back. She gonna take her throne back. Now, I don't know if she gonna be a puppet for Trump, or is she going to be her own voice? I doubt if she going to be her own voice, because she's so weak and she needs all the help that she can get. So somebody going to control her, you know? So I knew she want revenge from the people that did put her in there. But her conservatorship is ending, honey. She's about to come back and take her throne. Okay. Honey, they said all that shit that they said about Wendy, that she was crazy and delusional. They said all that shit was false. Let that girl out. Let her out.
is coming, as she was hoping for a years-long renewal and pay increase for season 5. Cue Wendy Williams, guys, because this is where she comes in. Allegedly, Debmar Mercury made a choice to bring Wendy back to daytime due to popular demand. And since Wendy is doing much better, she may be fit to return to TV full-time. Yes, it's true that Sherri's ratings have been fine, and the show was not losing money, but data trends show Sherri was not dominating daytime the way producers hoped and was used to with Wendy Williams. And because of this, they are looking for a big revenue rejuvenation, and they know Wendy Williams will bring the heat.
Don't you see what they're doing, y'all? Okay, the powers that be, they want to go back to the 90s. Y'all don't see that shit? Press 2 if you see it. They want to go back to the 90s. They're going to bring Tyra Banks show back. And trust me, it's going to be worse than ever before. It's not going to be all politically correct. Shit is about to hit the fan, y'all. Okay? And Wendy Williams, they about to use her to talk her shit and to be really messy. Shit is about to, you already got a messy ass president and he's in the fight of his life. He's messy as hell. He just got his homeboy Paramount take over WB. They about to stop all that woke shit. Don't you know, with the Black Panthers, because that's who did WB. You know, that Ryan, that he did at Centers. Honey, they about to stop all that. Check it out. I tell you no lies. And you know, when those guys that got that war for Centers, they had the white man call them the N-word. And that was on purpose, honey. They letting y'all know the shit is about to start, honey. Okay, and then they talking about make education back again. And they got pictures back in the 1960s and 70s with all white people, kids in the classroom. Yeah, y'all see what's going on here? They about to do reprogramming in Hollywood. They about to reprogram in Hollywood. Trust me, mark my words. I tell you no lies. Let's go.
Apparently, rumor has it that Wendy has already picked out a beautiful penthouse apartment that is 3 floors with an elevator, so she can move from floor to floor with ease due to her lymphedema disease, which will be paid for by production. I heard there will even be a special mechanical purple chair that will glide her onto the stage every show, so Wendy does not have to walk out on stage as she still has mobility issues. The production is also allegedly pulling out other stops to ensure Wendy is taken care of, but not without stipulations. She will allegedly have 2 full-time personal drivers that she can also use outside of commuting to the show, a personal chef and life coach to help her maintain her sobriety, and Wendy, in turn, has agreed to random and scheduled testing. Allegedly, she has also secured a retroactive one-time multi-million-dollar payment from Debmar Mercury to accommodate how she was unceremoniously dismissed from her show.
That's right.
And y'all
Get
know
that
that
money,
Wendy has
girl.
already been doing everything to get back better and stronger, right? I mean, she already questioned why she has been under guardianship since 2022, even after recently getting a perfect score on 2 capacity tests. She has said that despite passing her mental capacity evaluation, she had to wait for a new cognitive evaluation over which her guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, has some level of control. Then, in a series of interviews, Wendy expressed her desire to regain control over her finances and decisions, sparking widespread conversation about her situation. And one of the first interviews she did was, of course, the one she did with The Breakfast Club.
Said you're cognitively impaired and you're incapacitated.
Do I seem that way?
No.
You've been calling me 5 times a day for the last 2 weeks. No, you don't seem that way.
Wendy got good sense, bitch. Okay, don't y'all get it confused. Okay, they've been drugging my girl. They've been doing some horrible stuff. She's coming back. She's coming back, honey, and it's gonna be hell to pay. All of y'all that did Wendy Williams bad, including you, Kevin, the husband, and you, Serena, okay, the baby mama. Yeah, your days is numbered, bitch. Let's go.
How dare, excuse me, who I naturally am is who I naturally am, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
And my niece knows all about that crap. I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, guys, Wendy is really determined to get back out there, and her fans are super excited. And some have even said that they don't feel sorry for Sherri. The thing is, for some reason, there are people who have always believed that Sherri went behind Wendy's back and helped to steal her show and time slot. And it also didn't help that one of the first things she did after landing the show was fire Wendy's producers David Perler and Suzanne Bass. According to reports, the decision to fire the executive producers came directly from Sherri. To make matters worse, Sherri then brought John Murray on board, and within no time, he was accused of Yet this was Sherri's rock, her prayer partner, and her closest confidant. Crew members actually described a terrible work environment where John Murray's ego and temper ran the show. He reportedly belittled staff, screamed in meetings, and even made Sherri's dressing room feel like a battlefield. Apparently, after endless tension and toxic politics backstage, people were literally rejoicing when he left the show because they felt like they were freed. Staff members even said that he poisoned the room and always pushed his own agenda, dragged Sherri into the crossfire, and turned colleagues into enemies. Anywho, with Sherri also leaving, some people are just like, good riddance, bring Wendy back. Now, the only problem with this situation is that if Wendy goes back to TV, she will be forced to continue her alimony to Kevin Hunter. Remember her clause in the divorce said that she's
No. We're not paying him nothing. Y'all need to change the laws right now. Press 5 if y'all don't want her to pay Kevin nothing. You supposed to be, oh, girl, don't get me on him. We got to make another video for his ass because I'm going to run the field with his ass. I need y'all to like this video. Did y'all enjoy me today? Mary Alice. Y'all know I got 6 channels, right? So you know I'm going to be on all of my channels today. So I love you guys, and I see you guys on the next video. This is Juicy Leaks TV. All right, and I'm out. Bye.